Hey guys, Liquid Fire here. Thanks for joining me again tonight. So, we are celebrating the Winter Solstice. It is the shortest day of the year, the longest night. So, to celebrate that, we're going to do a little bit of a fun hunt here. So, I'm going to jump into one of the maps and just play around in dark. So, to make it fair, we're going to use this guy and just let him pick the map we're going to use. So here we go. Should hear stuff. All right. Well, Transylvania wasn't exactly the place I was expecting to go, but that works. Let me get this off the screen here. All right. So, ironically, I had Transylvania up from earlier. So I'm in a backup save. I knew I was just going to do a fun hunt. I wasn't going to do anything serious. So I wanted to jump in. Excuse me. I wanted to jump in and set the time to like 10 o'clock at night, and just go pick out the best of the best that we can find in the dark and have fun with it. So as you can tell, I've still got this flu going on, and I'm not going to be talking a whole lot. So it's going to kind of become a silent hunt. But we are going to go ahead and get this thing started here. Yeah, we're already in Transylvania, so we'll just use story mode. Again, I apologize for the voice. I've had this flu for like 4 days now, and it's just not letting up. Okay, well, slight change of plans. So I actually went through, did the hunt, and had not edited it yet, and realized when I pulled it up to edit, I had been playing with some settings in OBS and forgot to set them back. So the recording did not look uh, good. We'll just say that it did not look good at all. So I am going to rerun it. So the good news is I'm actually feeling a whole lot better now than what I was when I recorded it. My voice is still not exactly great, but it's definitely better than what it was, and I feel much better than I did when I actually went through and did the video. Everything got delayed with the announcement from Nine Rocks. Jumped to work on that and just didn't get a chance to get around to editing this, and well, come to find out, it was unusable, so I had to come back and do it again. So still the same plan. I just went ahead and reloaded the save file, so everything's the same. I am going to approach it a little bit differently and try to make it a little bit shorter. Actually, I was moving slow and stopping a lot because I felt horrible, and I think what I'll do this time is try to kind of split it into two groups. We're going to do about 20 minutes or so over here in the grasslands. So I'll start and head down this direction and then kind of work our way over or something like that, just to see what we find and take out whatever. Maybe a half hour at the most, but not a super long hunt. And then we're going to jump up here into the woods somewhere. I don't even remember where I went last time. I don't think it matters. But just to kind of really experience what the dark feels like in the woods, because it's certainly a different feeling than what it is here in the grasslands. So let's get this going. Quit talking and start playing. Did I fast travel yet? All right. didn't even check to see if I had all of my gear. Oh, I don't have all my gear. Hang on. Where's the... No, yeah, there it is. Well, there's something we'll go try to find in a second. That's not scaring. Should be down that way. Yep, right there he is. Alright. Let's get our stand. We'll keep these collars so we can call them the different types of deer. Let's see if we can get a shot on this guy down here. Where's... Oh, look at that. Well, looks like we're going to take a 1-star mature. Let's get this hunt started. Should we go between the eyes or body shot? This is a fun hunt. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh. Had I not held the button too long, we'd have went between the eyes, but oh well. So I think if you've been watching any of the recent videos, you've probably heard my voice sound really, really bad. And if you're on Discord, I've mentioned it a little bit about being sick. So what my wife brought home and what we thought was the flu, turns out it was actually COVID. So she had taken a COVID test a couple days after she was sick. She has COVID test around, and so she took one, and everything looked good. You know, I just about was too far back. 33%. That'd have been a good one to call. Of course, I'm on a old backup save. Oh, looky right there. Dang it. Should have known. But anyway, she had some COVID tests at home. So she took one after she'd been sick for a couple days, just to make sure it wasn't COVID, and it came back negative. So, yeah, we thought everything was fine or whatever. And then a couple days later, I get sick. And this thing, whew, it's been a rough one. So she ends up taking, or well, no, I don't remember what day it was. A couple days ago, she called me. She was at away at one of the offices, and well, I say she called me. She texted me and said that I may as well have fixed liver for supper because she can't taste anything. And I was like, oh no. So she went ahead and took another COVID test that night. And of course it came back, oh look, there those guys are. We will just take this 2-star mature right here. And of course it came back positive. So I was like, well, great. So let me pop this guy. I like it. He didn't even move. That was too far back. I guess I didn't get a kill shot on him. So anyway, it came back positive. So that kind of gave me a heads up that I was looking a little more than just a flu at that point. And it didn't really matter, but we were supposed to have an event this weekend, so we're like, all right, I better check myself too to see if I had it, just, you know, so we would know whether or not when we tested negative, you know. So I checked mine, and sure enough, I too have COVID. Although now, today, I feel pretty good. I still have a super sore throat, and lymph nodes are swollen and all that, but it wasn't too bad. It's a little to the left of the heart, but still got the got the job done with the cavity damage. 270 doing all it needs to do, and blew out the right lung, of course. 70%. I would have taken that without a collar anyway as a 2-star. So had this been real, I'd have never even taken that shot. But we're here for fun. It's a midnight hunt. Yeah, that was way too far back. I know it. Midnight hunt, kind of celebrating the Winter Solstice. Figured since it's the shortest day of the year, least amount of light, probably a good time to do a nighttime hunt. And well, when you do a nighttime hunt and come down into the fields, it's not too significantly different than a daytime hunt. You know what? I'm gonna walk up this left. That's them. I'm not gonna go after them anymore. I'm gonna walk up this left bank here. If I remember right, there were some red deer down in one of these fields. I may have already spooked them out by shooting at these roes. I think I'm on the same save file, so they may still be there. If I can take a little bit of advantage of what I did the other night. The bad thing is I don't know if I'm going to get this recorded and edited and actually uploaded in time to make the Saturday video that it's supposed to be. May have to try to rush things. Unfortunately, they're not down here. Is this where they were? Oh no, they were right down in here. Unfortunately, my Starlink is pretty slow on upload speeds. It's good for download. I don't have any major complaints with that. It's not gigabit or anything, but yeah, it's fast enough. Does what I need. But uploading, oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. Well, that's gonna be difficult. I've got them alerted, and they're somewhere on the other side of all those trees by a long ways. And I don't remember if it was matures or not, or I don't, no clue what it was. So I don't know what to cobble. We'll just, well, if I hit the right one, here we go. We'll call high fit and see what happens. But where I do these videos in 4K, it takes so much bandwidth to upload them. You know, if it's like an hour long, you're looking at 60 gigs or more, and it takes super long to upload a really long video. So I may actually try to keep this one a little shorter even than I'd planned, just to have time to get it to actually go up. But wanted to come in here, have some fun in the dark. Oh, hey, here we go. We got something coming. I'm not going to waste any time either. We're going to pop him right now. I swear I thought he hobbled and fell over, but he didn't. Turned. Just the blood there, I believe. Oh, he didn't go far though, right there. That works. Can't complain about that. Ripped apart the artery, ripped apart the heart, and I'm guessing split the lungs. Yep. Right down the center. Not where you're supposed to go, but as long as you hit the heart, you're okay. Shoo. Normally I try to go to one side or the other instead of just trying to go straight for the heart. Don't know why I wasn't thinking about that, but whatever. 66%, not a huge loss. Well, let's head over this way, see if we find something else. It's a bunch of different directions. Whatever. I've actually gotten behind on my videos, so I'm now at that point where I'm trying to make sure I get stuff done in time instead of having stuff prepared and ready to go, and I don't like that rushing to do something. I'd rather take my time and do it the way I want to, and then on this one I'm having to redo it on top of everything else, so losing another night. Oh well. We'll get it out there. But you see, this is one of the reasons why I'm not a big fan of night vision scopes and stuff in this game. What's the point? Do you really need night vision to see what's going on here? Now, in the woods, it does get a little darker. I get that. I agree. But you don't really need night vision. Well, let's find a couple more things down here. Come on now. Oh, we got something over here. Oh, that may be the red deer that we ran over here to begin with. I'd rather find something different, but... Oh, you know, that herd of roe deer, I took out that, what was it, a 2-star? There was a 4-star in that herd, if I'm not mistaken. I've got a couple more really good ones down through here in the middle. I think it's right in, yeah, it's somewhere in the middle. This one's a 4, there's a 4 over here. There's another 4 somewhere. I can't remember where it's at offhand. I'd have to pull up Nick's map to see where I marked it. The roe deer down in here, after culling, I have no idea how many, have turned to be pretty good herds now. Yeah. Alright, you're gonna get popped. Maybe we'll do the, try the old Armad on you. Well. I don't like doing this standing up. I may have shifted too far to the left. We're going to mark it and go check. That swing is just so much when you're standing up. I hate taking a standing up shot. I should have went back to the SM-12 knowing that I wasn't likely to get a super precise shot. That was a mistake. We'll see. Hopefully it was enough to get him down. Alright, where's that blood at? Was he way further back than that? Oh, I thought he was right up here. He wasn't in front of this stuff, was he? Well, I know I didn't miss him. He must have been further down here. Oh, quit flashing. How I have one here that's not been clicked on yet surprises me, but... Oh, there's our blood. Alright, so it did the deed. We got a single lung somewhere. That was turning. Oh. Did you turn it? Oh, there you go. And there it is. Let's see how bad of a shot that was. Oh, wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad at all. I mean, I didn't get the heart, but it wasn't bad. And the good thing here is that was the 270. Now, granted, this was a kind of a quartering shot, so you get a little extra time in the lungs. But we almost got a double lung, almost got the artery with a 2 pure cavity at 180 meters with a 270 on a red deer. Yeah, weapons are so back. It is great. 74%, so alrighty. Let's go find something else. We'll try to get a lot of early action in here. There should be some bunnies around. I know there's bunnies out through here. Because when I go to the woods, it's going to slow everything down. Because, well, the woods are not easy in the dark. Oh, right there's something. Oh, more red deer. Alright, well. We can almost try a Texas heart shot on a red deer. If I thought I could do it, I would. But I don't think a red deer's the one to try the Texas heart shot with. But I can definitely give him a little head ringer. And again, this is a backup save. This is not anything that matters. That's why I'm not even remotely worried about herd management, taking silly shots like this. This is purely a fun hunt. Basically, I would have went to multiplayer, but I just don't trust multiplayer to work right. So I'll just use an old save. It's more about having fun anyway. So if I use a save and dump it, yeah, I don't make the money I would have made, but whoop-de-doo. Didn't get the brain. Still did everything we needed. 68%. Well, all this money, I can just leave them laying. It doesn't matter. I'm going to dump it anyway. Just a matter of having some fun, celebrating the day. Alright, let's see if we can find a bunny or something. I'd like to see a, like, 300-400 yard away bunny. That'd be fun. Right. If I could see something over there, I'd take that shot, but I don't see anything anywhere. Oh, here we go. Pheasants, that'll work. Maybe we can get a double. Oh, seriously. You stopped. You old dirty dog. I wonder if I can headshot you from here. Not like that. Holy cow. Twice I missed you? Oh, now you're gonna walk. I think if I hadn't been relying on the Hunterson stud, I'd have had a better chance. Because it was actually off of him. So we'll just shoot him. The Hunterson stud was actually off of him, and I should have just used the crosshairs and I'd have probably been fine, but Hunterson's was up, so I used it. Let's see what we got out of the mess here. Ooh, oh, that hurt. Well, doesn't matter in the end, but that's a good one. All right, let's just head west for. Well, nah, let's go ahead and go to the dark. It's a good spot to end on. Or go to the dark. Go to the woods. So, where do we want to go? Probably either in Aurora or Umbatara. I don't know where these guys are going to be at night. So we'll just go to Aurora Woods and we'll just walk this ridge. I apparently have never walked up the top of this ridge. Oh, that's not going to be it. Well, we'll walk around the right hand side through here. So let me kind of mark where I want to go. You know what, let's do the old camera trick and clear out, see if it happens to be anything close. And I kind of like to get a look at where I'm heading. So we're going to be going up through there, just along the side of this ridge. This may be challenging. I don't even know if we'll see. Hey, wait a minute, is there something up there on top of that hill? Nah, it's just trees. I don't even know if we'll see anything, so this may end up just being a walk in the woods. I'm hopeful that there'll be something in through here, but that's where we're heading. But I wanted to back the camera away to give anything close a chance to spawn in, just in case there happened to be something close. And you can already see the difference. When you're hunting in the woods, it's a completely... Oh, where are you at? Alright, I guess we'll go this direction. I'm not going to turn down something hollering at me. But it's a completely different experience when you get back into the woods versus hunting in the open fields when it's nighttime. Can I get past that fence? I think if I go to this side, there's an opening. Alright, there we go. What's this guy? 1-star adult, 2-star mature. What are you? You're a little adult. Let's see if we can be a little greedy. If any of these set up for us to try a twofer. Can't do it while they're in the bush. Oh, and they're going to stop in the bush. Seriously? Of all the places you stop in the bush. Rolled him. That's what I'm talking about. Rolled him. I think we got a double. Yes, indeed. That's a start right there. Granted, I did use a 300 on a roe deer. Don't tell anyone. I'm actually looking forward to watching that shot again, just the way this guy got rolled. And this is one of the things that I actually hate about herd management. It's just not as much fun. I like the concept, I really do. I think that it adds a whole different level to your hunts. Well, that was solid. Let's see where we hit him at. So yeah, double lunged him. Had solid pass through still in the recommended hit range. And this is a 300, not the 338. 65% male. Not a very fancy one for an adult, but whatever. And then over here, let's see what was on the backside. Well, he looks better already. Still double lunged him. So that was a quadruple lung shot. That's not too bad. Didn't pass through though. But yeah, I'll take that. A little high, but I'll take that. And 53%, but much better rack. Of course, he's also mature, but it's nice fat left. Alright, let's sell this guy. Alrighty, so since we've went down into the bottom, I guess we'll head up to the north down through here and see if we find anything else. But what I was saying with the herd management, I like herd management. It adds a new level to the game. It makes hunting those low fitness. Oh, I just heard something. I don't know where it was. Oh, it was. Oh, that's them. We'll leave them alone. it makes hunting those one-star matures matter. And when you have a really fun hunt and it's a scrub and it matters and you care about it, that's awesome. That's something that's really done well. And it's enjoyable. It is at that moment, but it also eats up a lot of your time when you're really focused on trying to call out everything. And you pass up so many animals that you would just like to go ahead and shoot, that you kind of start to lose the fun. And that's where doing something like this type of fun hunt, usually I'll jump into multiplayer to do it, and oftentimes I'll go Ranger, No Hud. Tonight I didn't feel like fighting with multiplayer, to be honest, and didn't think to change it to Ranger, so not a big deal how you do it. But to come in and just hunt whatever, pick the biggest one out of the pack and take it and move on, that's a lot more fun. To me, that's a much more enjoyable experience, like doing what I just did. I wouldn't do that normally. A one-star adult? No way I'm shooting a one-star adult just for fun. But because we're on a backup save that I know it doesn't matter what I do, I'm not going to care at all if I take out a 99% young. You can do stuff like that and just have more fun in the long run. So that's kind of the crux of having a really involved herd management system, is you give up some of the fun. And then when you add in how long everything lives, that makes it an even bigger task. Because like with a bear, 39 years for the black bear. I mean, that's a huge investment in time if you want to level something up. And yeah, I get that it's nice to watch something grow and all that. I don't disagree. And I'm kind of torn on what I think I would like to see in terms of age groups and lifespans and stuff. But I don't know. There's something to be said for random spawns that just pop in every time, because you can just shoot whatever and not have to worry about it. You can pick the biggest one of the bunch, or something unique, or something like I just did. We try for the double kill. Not something you're going to do most of the time on your main save if you're doing a lot of herd management. So that's why I like these hunts. They don't accomplish anything, and this time I'm not even going to get the money out of the kills. It's just completely just for the fun of doing it. But yeah, fun's fun. So let's turn and head a little more northeast. Or, sorry, northwest. You know what? We're not in Ranger, but we can pretend. Actually, yeah, that'll work. I'll just re-zero. So we'll play it like Ranger. See if we can't find something in the woods. Of course, I'll probably need to listen a little more and talk a little less. I really have no idea if there's even anything that's going to be up this way. What time is it? It's 1 o'clock. So it's probably not going to be getting any lighter in here. Won't be getting any darker unless a storm or something comes in. This actually reminds me of the early days hunting Transylvania a lot. So I'd hunt daylight to dark anyway. And what I would do is, if, say I was hunting a drink zone or whatever, I'd walk down the creek. After I got done, with that stretch of creek, usually by then, the times had shifted, and I would just kind of wander around through the woods and just listen for calls. And then whenever I'd hear something call out, just go track it down. And that's what this feels like now, except it's a little harder to see. And I sure would like to hear something. I didn't think about it, but I could throw out some calls and just see if we get anything to holler back. Now we'll pay attention here in about 30 seconds and see if anything happens to call back. See if we can figure out where it comes from. Well, there should be some foxes or something calling out by now. Come on. We've walked a long ways through here. Alright, well, let's keep going this way. We're bound to run into something. So I'm very excited to see what we learn on January 15th after the survey stuff is all tallied up and we get whatever announcements they're going to announce. I kind of get a sneaky suspicion we're not going to get a February map this year, though. They've not said anything, but I don't know. They said something about good things come to those who wait, which that kind of stood out. But I don't know. The way they've been talking about adding this work and things like that, the turnaround time would either mean that A, they've already started on it and they're kind of playing around with the survey, or maybe they're just going to start on something, put it in anyway, and then do the next pieces based on what the survey shows or something. I don't know what the plan there is, but if they're looking to try to put a lot of that stuff in the next map, again, assuming there is a next map, I can't imagine there isn't. I mean, that's a lot of work that they'd be doing if they're not planning on doing more maps. But I don't know. I'm not sure we're going to see one in February. I think we'll find out on the 15th, but that's a really short window from the 15th until the map, and it's really a pretty short turnaround from doing the survey until time for the map to launch, if it's a early February launch again. So I don't know. I'm kind of think we may be looking at a later drop. And it may just be March or something, I don't know, but... Oh, there's some growing rocks. They're excited to see you. And maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe it'll be a early February launch like we've seen previously, and nothing at all changes. I tell you what I should have done is taken a look at next map before I started this hunt up in the woods to see if there were any zones around instead of just taking a random trip into the woods. I will say though, I have not noticed a lot of the Widowmakers up through here. I haven't really been looking, but now that's just an odd angle. Okay. Of course, the wind's not blowing real hard. They stand out more when the wind's really blowing hard. It's actually one of the calmer days I've ever had on Transylvania. But yeah, I think they may have actually got them, oh. I think that was that way. I think they may have actually fixed them. Okay, so sounds more like it was this way. I had my head sticking up at the tree, so. Well, now we got everything going off. Well, we know it's roe deer. Let's say we go to the roe deer. The bad thing with roe is they're so loud, I can't judge how far they are. They sound like they're right over the hill. They could be 240 meters away for all I know. And if they're like that last set of row, they're moving too, so who knows which direction they're moving. And I think that's probably going to be our last kill if we can find them, because we're already at almost 50 minutes. So yeah, we'll end on the roe deer if we can find them. Ah, here we go. There we go. Let's see the one. There they are. Okay. That looks like a pretty decent rack. I don't know that I alerted them, but they were certainly walking away. I may have gotten winded, but oh, I don't think I got. I don't think I got the shot on him. Not good enough, and there was something behind us. So we're gonna mark. Well, I'm gonna mark it. I can see it on the map, I guess. I marked it anyway. We'll go look at the blood and then use that. They kind of ran off, looks like north, call it northwest from where I shot him at, and see if we can get a second chance at him. Just curious. The wind shouldn't have. Oh, yeah, I guess the wind should have got him. I was facing northeast. Ah, that's what it was. You can see clearly. I thought the wind was in my face, to be honest. I mean, not directly in my face, but blowing behind me. Ah, well. Oh, yeah, hey. Look at that. Forgot about the old headlamp. May make it easier to find the blood down here. I don't think that it's going to be a kill shot at all. I may not have even hit him. Yeah. I don't see any blood. Wait, is it blood? No. No, it definitely wasn't a solid shot. But the key thing is I wanted to get down to where they were and then head this direction and see if we can't get on them again and maybe make a better shot this time. And now the wind will not be, unless they're way off to the right somehow, the wind will not be a factor. That would be nice if this opens up over a hill and I can see them. Had I realized the wind was going to be a problem, I would have just picked one and shot super quick as soon as I saw them, but I didn't, and then I tried to react when they started to trot off and just did not make a good shot. So this is about the right type of distance to where they would have likely ran off to. I don't see them up through here, so they probably would have been down that direction more. Which is kind of a bad scenario for me, because that's the way the wind's blowing. So I'm going to have to stay shallow. Work my way back away from where I think they might be. I'd like to hear them call out so I know. Oh. Did they get way up there? I'd like to hear him call out. I'll keep in mind that I heard something break a limb that way, but the bad thing is if they ran... Wait a minute. That is northwest. I turned. But I was going to say, if they ran this way and then turned further to the east, the bad thing is I've probably already pushed my wind on them. Let's head up this hill. We heard something break a limb. That's more the direction that I was thinking I needed to go anyway, right? So, let's see if we get lucky. Oh, that was bigger and closer. Still don't see anything though. I'm going to continue on this way until I hear a call. Where are all the brown bears at when you need them? They should be all over the place up here trying to come inspect me. That's what I should have went to Umbatara and just hunted the brown bear. Don't have to really hunt them, just walk around, they'll come right up to you. Oh, it's closer. The bad thing is I'm kind of splitting my attention. There's something making noise up that direction, and then something, I think, closer over here. Unfortunately, neither are calling out. So I'm facing south, so wind should be okay. I've circled all the way back to where... Lord. So I'm guessing the roe deer went this way and turned up after they got out of sight. So there could be roe either way from here. I don't know. And it may not be the roe deer, maybe something completely different. Sure would be nice if something would call out. So it's that way. I don't think it's roe deer. Hopefully I can get eyes on it over the top of this ridge here. There we go. Ah, it's reds. No, we're not going to use go bigger. Oh, you know what? Let's be smart. I mean, we can take a shot here. I mean, we can see them and all that, but we'll just call and let something come to us. Hopefully we've got a nice high fit. Maybe we'll get a big old surprise. That's what we want to hear, but I sure would like to see you too. Ah, here we go. Huh? Thought one was coming, but maybe not. It's just them walking on. What I don't want to do is walk in on them if one is coming. So there could be something right behind this bush. But nothing called out. Ooh, let's not go running. I've gotten too close to them, got them alerted. What did they do? Drop down, come down through here, and then drop down behind this hill? Because I don't see them in the woods here. Alright, well we're going to go to the low fit collar. Hopefully we can call in something on the low fit. I should have just took the shot when I saw him coming across the ridge. Just picked one out and took it instead of hoping to get something big. Way down there. Oh, there they are. Alright, I don't see anything coming right off. So we'll just pick one here and see. Let me double check the range. So they're about 100. Okay, so we're good. Let's just pick one out here. Oh, now the roe are back. All right, thanks. Found a little shooting lane here for a buck. Oh, come on. There we go. That should do you. Oh, yeah. You stand there much longer, you're going to get shot. Alright, so I marked it like I can see it. Let's go find this blood. That's about 160 degrees. And then we'll go pick up our red deer, because I think that was a solid shot. Well, if my marker's right, it's further down here. It's the right degrees, but I didn't realize they were that far down. That looks like blood right there. There we go. And it'll expire slower and it might be further away. It's real close now. Alright. So let's go track this sucker. Calm down now. We don't care about you, dog. Alright, so he would have ran and circled back. Did he go left or right? I don't remember. I'm just gonna look here and see if we see blood. That's not blood. There's our blood. Alright, and we got our direction, so off we go. Blood, blood. Did it turn? Blood, 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 blood. Wow, that was not further. Alright, and here we go. So, I was just a little high of the heart. Not quite enough to knock it out. But, good shot. I will take that. It's not perfect, but good enough. 79%. He could have been better. Old 3-star mature. But that's a fun way to end a hunt. Normal sized red there. Quit moving. Normal sized red. Alright, so that was a little more challenge there at the end. Sorry I messed up on the roe deer. I didn't realize the wind was going to push him out. I thought it was going to be a good wind, but I was wrong. And, well, paid the price for it. Tried to pick up the shot, but I just didn't do well on it. But, hey, got a nice red out of the deal, so it's always nice to be able to track down a red, especially when it didn't come into my collar. But to track down the red, no HUD, basically Ranger mode, didn't have the hunter sense on, in the dark. So that's a win. That's a good little hunt. A perfect hunt to end on to celebrate the longest, darkest day of the year. Sorry, the darkest day of the year. In the middle of the woods, in the dark, in Transylvania, hunting red deer. That's about as challenging as it gets. That's pretty much it. All right, guys. Again, just a fun hunt. I hope everybody enjoys the stuff like this. Go out, have some fun with it. Celebrate some of these interesting days throughout the year, like the winter solstice. Do some things you don't normally do. God knows I don't normally go out and try to do a lot of hunting in the night, especially in Transylvania anymore. So I just wanted to have some fun, share it with you guys, and just have some nice community fun. All right, guys, y'all have a good night. God bless, and happy hunting.